Hey everyone, this is a guide for the WTC 700 at Circuit de la Sarthe, as it's a weekly challenge on Gran Turismo 7 this week. So you'll want to use the Red Bull X2014 Junior, race in hards on, and you'll want to set the ECU output adjustment to 92, which will get you just under that 700 pp limitation. So we're getting straight into the race. You can keep it in fuel map 1 for this race. We will be pitting due to the weather, so you can change tyres and fuel up then. But anyway, we're following the pack up to the first corner, and if you look at those red markers on the right, you'll brake in between the first two, down into first, and then up into second round the second turn. Don't let the AI bully you off track, as you will get a penalty. But we're flat out here. There's going to be a lot of silence in this race because there's a lot of very long straights. But we're braking here down into third and just following the turns round. Flat out here, up into fourth. Now this next turn, braking slightly into fourth. The car ahead of you will always go off track, at least in my experience. I'm not sure why, but we're onto the long straight now, so there's going to be a long bout of silence. For this next turn, you're braking just before the 100 marker there, down into second. Again, don't let the AI bully you off the track. Up into third, and then another very long straight again. Braking pretty much at the 100 marker for this turn, down into second, and then once we get round these turns, we're going to be on another very long straight again. This car is slower than the Group 4 cars on straights, but if you can get a slipstream, which you definitely can behind all these cars, you'll manage to catch up and get ahead of them, but in the same sense, they can get slipstream behind you and pass you. But the Red Bull car is very good on the corners, a lot of grip, insane handling. So that's where you'll want to get them on the corners. Braking here just as the curb sticks out into first, and it's very hard to get past a lot of the cars there, so I only managed to get past one. And again, another straight, not as long as the other ones, but still quite a long straight. Coming to the end of the straight now, and we're braking at the end of that curb into second, and you can see how quickly we've caught up to these cars, managing to get past them here. Braking at the 50-meter marker, and then we're back to another straight. This next turn looks like you can take it flat out, but you need to brake between those blue markers on the left, down into fourth, and then foot to the floor again. You can take this little turn flat out, but then the next one, you might have to slow down a little bit. And this one, again, braking into fourth. And then braking into third here, or keeping it in fourth. And then flat out. This goes all the way to the pits, but we're not pitting yet, of course. Last few turns here. Braking at the start of that curb into second. Keep it going. Now we're into first. Around the final corner. And we're across the line for a 4 minute 16 second lap. You can see it's really heavy rain now, and we're pitting at the end of lap 3. You can put on intermediates, but I've put on wet because it does rain quite heavily. Once you've got your tyres changed, fill that tank all the way to the top and you're good to go. Before we get to the next pit stop, I just want to ask you to like and subscribe and leave a comment for any feedback. It would be much appreciated. But let's get to the next pit stop. Track's all dried up now, as you can see, so we're pitting at the end of lap 5 and you're going to get those wets changed out for some racing hards. We're not refueling because on the last pit stop we refueled to the top and we've got enough to last us to the end of the race. Coming up to the finish here, and as you can see, we crossed the line in first place. If this guide helped you, be sure to leave a like and comment your strategy. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.